High ticket affiliate marketing for beginners. What's up guys, it's Jamie here. Thanks for joining me in today's video. Today I'm going to be covering exactly what high ticket affiliate marketing is and how you can get started as a beginner without websites, without all that complex stuff, in a very simple manner. I'll catch you guys right after this. Welcome back to the channel. This is the first time here. I'd like to say a very warm welcome to you. My name's Jamie. I'm a full-time affiliate marketer, digital ad strategist. I'm also a coach for a program. Got over 600 students at the time of recording, absolutely crushing it with their affiliate marketing business. If you'd like to stay up to date with what I'm up to, feel free to hit the subscribe button, smash that bell icon to stay up to date with everything I'm putting out. Again, there you go. Right, it's Friday, leave me alone. Anyway, all that being said, what is high ticket affiliate marketing and how can you get started as a beginner? So if you're just starting to look into all this stuff, I'd like to say a welcome to affiliate marketing. First things first, don't buy into the BS that the sales pages tell you. It does involve work, it does involve being consistent, and it does take a lot of shifts in your mindset in order to make this whole thing work. But if your why, your reason for doing all this stuff is really strong, then there's no reason why anyone from any walk of life can't succeed in this industry. I have very strong conviction of that. So first and foremost, what is high ticket affiliate marketing? It is quite simply selling someone else's product and receiving a commission for doing so. Now, if you relate that to the offline world where, say for example, a real estate agent sells a property, and when they make that sale, they might get a commission, let's say it's 2%. And so, of course, if they're selling a property for $100,000, then their commission for that would be $2,000, right? However, that's what I would consider pretty low ticket for that type of environment, but people do it. On the other side of that, a higher ticket item might be if they sold a property for $1 million. And of course, if they're selling for $1 million and they are getting a 2% commission for making that sale, they receive $20,000. Not too bad. I would consider that relatively high ticket. Now, the same thing applies online. Now, the big difference between offline sales and what you do online is you're quite simply giving your link to someone, and it's called an affiliate link, unsurprisingly. And if you give them that link and they click on that, they end up making a purchase of that item, then you will be remunerated as an affiliate. The commission rates range from anywhere between 2% for some physical items, such as on Amazon, for example. It's actually the largest affiliate network in the world and one of the oldest ones at that. But the problem is they pay about 2% commission, so not exactly huge bickies. That's why my preference is to look at things like digital products and coaching and mentoring and softwares, because the commission rates are often a lot higher. Some vendors will even give away 100% commission on that front end product, which I know sounds crazy. I'll probably go into that another time. I'll discuss that. But anyway, hopefully it gives you a bit of an understanding as to what affiliate marketing is and perhaps what high ticket affiliate marketing is. So to clarify a little bit further on that one, a high ticket product in this space might be something that pays you as an affiliate $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, whatever it is. That is high ticket. Now, the reason why I love it is because you're going to reach your income goals a lot quicker if you're making $1,000 plus per sale. However, a lot of people, when they get started, they focus on the low ticket stuff. And I think the low ticket stuff, which is, let's assume that it's anything under, say, $100 to $300, something like that. And let's say that you get started with that. It just means that you need a lot more volume in order to hit your revenue goals. Certainly doable on each state of it. I know a lot of people that only ever promote low ticket and do really well out of it. It's just that my entire business changed literally overnight when I started going to high ticket affiliate products. So if you're a beginner and you're wondering, like, how do I get involved in all this stuff, and do I need any complex setup, and do I need websites and all that stuff, or do I need to set up a blog, or how exactly do I go about that? So there's effectively two different pathways you can follow when it comes to affiliate marketing. And I'll give you the first one, which is if you want to remain completely anonymous, if you want to remain behind the scenes and not ever show your face or not ever have any public profile whatsoever, there's a couple of options. One is you can start a blog, and due to the privacy settings in your domain provider, you can go and buy a domain name. jamiesblog.com or whatever, right? And you can have that entirely anonymous, so people don't even know it's you. You can write under a pen name if you choose to, and that means there's a sense of anonymity behind that. One of the issues with blogging, something for you guys to take into consideration when you're choosing the right pathway, is blogging. It's a great resource, by the way, and I'm actually considering setting up a blog now. However, the downside is you're at the mercy of Google. So if Google changes its algorithm and all of a sudden you've been working to rank your page on the first page of Google for X number of months, and they just decide to make a random change, which they do from time to time, then it can mean that impacts your rankings. So you are at the mercy of Google. There is a certain vulnerability in your business model. Having said that, a lot of SEO people out there will probably argue black and blue with me, and that's completely fine. I just found that it wasn't the most efficient way in order to get commissions coming in, because it took a long time to rank, and like I say, you are at that mercy. Having said that, and not to contradict myself too much, I still think it's an amazing way to get started, especially if you're wanting to be behind the scenes. Just take a while to get that content out there and start getting rankings in order to get people to view your content, click on your links, go and buy the stuff, right? Hopefully that makes sense. The other way you can do it if you're wanting to remain anonymous is right here on the old YouTubes. I know, sounds crazy, right? So bear with me one moment. So how do you do that exactly? So it's something called Creative Commons, and it's basically when people upload videos, they have given specific rights for other people to repurpose their content. Now, I would encourage you to do your homework in terms of legalities behind this, but essentially you can't just like download someone's video, re-upload it, hey, I'm done. You can't do that. What you can do with the Creative Commons is you can repurpose it, so you can add a different musical track on the background, you can chop it all up and add different clips and things like that. So that's another way, and again, that's not necessarily you being in the public eye, you're actually going behind a brand. Of course, you can monetize it through AdSense revenue, you can monetize it through affiliate links, you can monetize it through e-commerce products, all that sort of stuff, right? So that's another way that you can get started. That's if you're behind the scenes. I've been doing this for around about 10 years at the time of recording, and out of everything I've tried, and I've tried a fair whack of stuff, I must admit, the thing that I've found the most efficient way in order to start getting some income online is to build a personal brand. And a personal brand doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be the next Hilton, Kardashian, whoever else is out there. None of that. It's talking about a small brand. And so the way that I do it is over on Facebook. And essentially what I do is I've got a very small group. I've got just my Facebook profile. I put out content that ideally looks to help people out. And as I learn new things, I try and put them out there both here on YouTube and of course on Facebook as well. And I'm really just looking to impact people and hopefully help a few people out as I go along. Now, that's the cool thing about it, is that I can help people out. I've also got a high ticket product and low ticket products, all that sort of stuff that I know can serve my audience. And so with those high ticket products, or the coaching program that I'm part of in particular, that I'm a coach for, basically with that, I know that it's going to impact people. I know that it's going to help people out that are interested in taking affiliate marketing to the next level and really want to learn the foundations, the fundamentals of sales, of marketing, of offer creation, all that sort of stuff. So knowing that, I know that I've got a product that can help certain people out. So I basically go out there and see if people are interested in jumping on, and if they are, then I've got a bit of a diagnostic process to take them through, and if it is the right fit for them, I will introduce them to that, see if they want to jump on board and help them out when it comes to that. So here's the cool thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't mention setting up a blog for that. There's no funnels, there's no emails, all that sort of stuff, and I will throw this out there because I don't want to sound like I'm being hypocritical at all, because I do have all that stuff. I do have funnels, multitude of them. I've got email autoresponders and follow-ups and automations and you name it, I've got all that stuff. But like I say, I've been doing this for 10 years, and the thing is, if you look at the overarching way that a lot of people get introduced to affiliate marketing is that other side of it, which is, hey, you need a blog, you need a funnel, you need email marketing, you need all this stuff, none of which is bad information, because what happens is eventually you will start adding those layers to your business. But what I prefer to do, what I tell people to start with, is you don't need all that complexity. All you need is a social media profile and an ability to get in front of people and an ability to craft content that helps people out and an ability to sell. And that can all be learned. It's all learnable skills, right? And so what happens is when you start with the basics first, is something that I follow. It's called Occam's Razor. Have a Google of it. It's actually quite an interesting read, but it's a philosophical prophecy of starting with the simplest option is more often the best. And so if you've got a very simple process like I do, it's literally only 4 steps, call it the Coed formula. And all it is I go out there and I reach out to people, I engage in other people's content, I put out stuff that helps them out. I have a diagnostic process to try and help people out with things. And if I can, like I say, I will introduce them to my products and services. If I can't, then that's completely fine. We'll go our separate ways, right? And then what happens is once you've got that confidence of going through this process of developing an audience and being able to sell to that audience with nothing else, you haven't started with anything else, you just built an audience and you've sold to it, and it's amazing. And once you get that confidence, then it's quite natural, you're going to start to want to add layers to your business. So you start adding your funnels in, you start adding your autoresponders on the back end, the automations. And then you might start to look at other traffic sources. So maybe you start off on Facebook or LinkedIn or TikTok or Instagram or Pinterest or Twitter or whatever your jam is. And then maybe after you've focused on that for a little while, you might decide, you know, what's kind of a cool idea to diversify. I might start a little old YouTube channel over here. And then once you get to that point, then it's conceivable that maybe you want to start developing your own products down the track as well. So then not only are you an affiliate, you become a product vendor as well, especially once you've got a little bit of credibility. So that's how you can get started for beginners. You don't need all that fancy stuff. It certainly helps, and like I say, not to contradict myself, not to sound too hypocritical, I've got all that stuff, but it's because I started with the basic stuff first. In fact, I didn't. Actually, I'll rewind the clock. When in 2011, I tried to do all the fancy stuff and add the nice blogs and the funnels and all that sort of stuff. Certainly help, and it is one pathway that you can follow, especially if you're well inclined technically. But for me, I wasn't. I still suck at it. So simple stuff first. Build your foundations, learn the principles of sales, of marketing, of offer creation, all that stuff that's never really going to change in our lifetimes at least, and then start adding those other layers on top, the funnels and the stuff and the thing, and you'll find that the pathway is a lot easier to follow because you started with basic stuff, started adding complexities along the way. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, hopefully this helps you guys out. Just a bit of a rundown as high-ticket affiliate marketing for beginners. And if you'd like to learn more about what I'm up to and how I can help you guys out, hit the link below. There's an option to book a call with myself if you'd like to learn more about how I can assist you. I'd love to hear from you guys. Anyway, my name's Jamie. Appreciate you tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.